Good morning, everyone. In the biblical book called Shir HaShirim, Song of Songs, Israel refers to its beloved, the Almighty, as Tzach v'Adom, whitened by old age, yet ruddy with youthfulness. If, physiologically, these two characteristics are mutually exclusive, how do they coexist as divine attributes? Rabbi Joseph B. Soloveitchik explains that each attribute conceptually represents a different type of experience of time. Youth's time awareness is future-oriented, while the time awareness of an older person is centered on the past. For the youngster, to exist is to surge forward, to behold a vision, to hope and to quest, and to be committed to tomorrow. For the elderly, to exist is primarily to remember, to re-experience a myriad of events, to contemplate and meditate upon the non-real world that was once very real. If these two experiences converge in the Almighty, they must represent an aspect of how Judaism views our own experience of time. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Academy and of Beth Joseph, we cannot just look back into history and think about what they have done for and meant to our community. We must also at the same time and in the same breath look ahead to their bright future. Allow me a moment to discuss the present. As a parent of 4 children at the Academy, as a Judaics teacher at the Academy, and as a member of the rabbinic staff of the organizations that we are paying tribute to today, I would like to share with you a multifaceted view of where we have been and where we are yet headed. As parents, Rachel and I have welcomed the efforts to make our school more user-friendly, like the successful relaunch of the PHA preschool earlier this year, the development of a robust and healthy new lunch program, and the availability, even, of easy, inexpensive snacks for the students. But what has been truly unbelievable is the unique teamwork of our now unretired principal, Rabbi Harris Cooperman, and General Studies Coordinator / English Principal, Mrs. Sheila Schaefer, and their commitment, innovation, and responsiveness. They have consistently provided a listening ear and demonstrated an incredible openness to improvement. As a teacher, although I am proud of the connections that our dedicated Judaics and General Studies faculties cultivate with our students, the knowledge, skills, and good character that they impart, and the enthusiasm and appreciation for Torah and our other studies that they endeavor to instill, I am most proud of the context in which they strive to couch the entirety of this educational experience. And what I mean is, our teachers have given 200% of themselves to bring a plethora of extracurricular activities to our students: clubs, trips, choirs, after-school pizza and learning, special activities, guest speakers, parties, siyums, Shabbatons, fun, and much more. Together, these have created a rich and stimulating environment that gives all of the learning we do more meaning and deeper significance. It has also been wonderful to witness the parent involvement in our school reach a whole new level with a beautiful new yearbook, weekly challah baking, and amazing teacher appreciation gifts and special lunches. And as an associate rabbi of our synagogue, Beth Joseph congregation. I'm extremely gratified to see the growth of attendance at services and at classes. I am inspired by the endless volunteerism, and I am in awe of the extensive community-minded philanthropy and generosity of our congregants. Our shul is a warm, friendly, and diverse community that feels like a big family in which newcomers feel welcome and are accepted for who they are. As an added plus, we have developed a Shabbos morning children's program that takes full advantage of our campus to offer a safe, structured, and fun educational experience that kids and parents love. As the community has grown, and as Rabbi Cooperman mentioned, the VOD has grown with it. We now certify over 35 different eateries, resorts, and companies, while educating the community with interesting classes and by constantly fielding questions from kosher consumers. We continue to maintain close ties with other regional and national organizations to keep abreast of the latest developments in the industry. In fact, just last month, I'm proud to announce we established a partnership with the Star K to co-certify one of our bigger companies that now ships its products to most of the 50 states. Finally, the Jewish Enrichment Center, our outreach and adult education division, with its 5-year-old vintage compared to the older vintage of our other organizations, has created an extremely diverse menu of classes and programs to cater to several different demographics and affiliations. Many friends, new and old, have graciously opened their homes to our monthly men's club, which continues to reach and appeal to more and more participants. Girls Zone for middle school and high school girls has facilitated new friendships and given many young women an opportunity to connect Jewishly in a meaningful way with unique programming. Our Jewish Book Club has brought people from throughout our community together to discuss the many fascinating people, ideas, and events that we have read about. We said that part of the Jewish experience is to both remember the past and at the same time anticipate the future. In this case, both are actually one. For 50 years, these organizations have stood for Jewish and Torah values, inclusiveness, and pioneering excellence. But above all, they have stood for a deep conviction about how a Jew should address the challenge of living in contemporary society. We don't need to de-emphasize, revise, or completely jettison our heritage in order to run headlong into the open arms of the benevolent and welcoming culture that we are fortunate to be a part of. But nor do we have to completely recoil from general society by circling the wagons and sequestering ourselves within the walls of our own airtight virtual ghetto. The legacy of the Phoenix Hebrew Academy and of Beth Joseph congregation shows and demonstrates that a Jew can, at the highest levels, actively and productively engage in the best of what general society has to offer, while proudly asserting and remaining true to the uniqueness of his faith, tradition, and values. In 1965, when Rabbi Rabbi and Odette came to Phoenix, this idea rang true, and these institutions were born. It is no less powerful today, 50 years later, and there is no better philosophy to carry it into its exciting future. I'd now like to show a video which will portray some of the things that we've been up to.